Hello, Supaidach. Hello, Joseph. Emojis are flying. Yes, Kaiser. Today I am not late, but I'm streaming later than usually. Kaiser, I am at a country home, at the granny's home. When it's summer, I spend weekends in granny home, at granny home. And today it's quite cold outside. If I would be sitting naked today, it would be a challenge. It's buffering. Whoopsie. What can we do? Okay, I will try to reconnect. Maybe it's gonna be even worse right now. Yo, Nuna, why I don't see your picture? Maybe, oh no, I see it now. Probably because of my internet. Do you hear me? Nuna, now I am at North Korea. Lagging? Yo, Linda, yo. Why is it lagging? Why is it lagging? Yes, I am AI. Trying to fix the internet right now. Hello, Radhika. Is it still lagging right now? Do you perceive the lag? Okay, let me try one more thing. Okay, well, today the quality is not gonna be there. The internet quality, picture quality. I guess we're just gonna sit silently. No, I don't know what is Spider-Man. Only movie that I have seen is Borat. Can you help me awaken out of the dream? Of course, Jivan. That's very easy, Jivan Mukta. Jivan Mukta, how do you imagine how waking up from this dream should look like? How should it feel? Because Jivan Mukta, either way, it's not gonna be one answer that will help you. It's gonna be you who will help you. But so that's why I'm asking you. life was happening. Played some games with my granny and with my wife. Spent peaceful day. It should feel peace. Jivan Mukti, you say it should feel peaceful, lighter, more relaxed, less heaviness, less fear, more joy. So Jivan Mukta, how do you feel like? Why is peace not perceived? What is keeping you away from peace? And what is making your mind heavy for you? Linda, Granny partly won. She won some games, but overall I was the winner. And she had to go to sleep as like in some way as a loser. Yo satis kondoju. We played poker with dices, like not for money. It's other game. Long story, but doesn't matter. I hope Jivan Mukta is still here and still wanting to look in his mind. Because Jivan Mukta, I know probably what is in the way for you, but I want to see what you think about it. What do you perceive in your mind? What is keeping you from awakening? The belief in thoughts, self, separation make life heavy, I guess. Okay. And how could you notice in you where this sensation is hiding, where this separation is hiding? How should you practice to notice this? Because obviously Jivan Mukta, you know that, probably without practicing, it's not gonna happen. There is no just answer. You have to live it. But what would be good practice for you? How do you feel like? Yoyoyo. Yes, I can cover my lower part with buttermelon slice. Or maybe even not just a slice with whole watermelon. No, dude. Why do you think that practice supports the idea of self and separation? If you practice, it doesn't have to be necessarily with idea of you behind it. Life happens without this psychological you, without this illusionary you. Even illusionary you happens in your mind without someone being behind it as master of it. There is no problem in practice. But Jivan, you want to awaken from this dream. I hope you know that be a you waking up from this dream in some other reality. But there are many things that you can do practically, Jivan. First, you can just observe your thoughts. From where are they coming? And why do you take more seriously some thoughts than other thoughts? Yo, Chandu, dude. It's so late and you are here, Chandu. Sorry, Chandu, today I had no opportunity to do it earlier for you. What's Gucci? What's Gucci? And Chandu, I remember one day you said something about your business, but my internet was lagging, so I did not perceive it. The messages were flying and lagging. But Chandu, I can do shout out sometime when there is gonna be more people and better internet connection. Yes, yes, Kaiser. The network is bad because I am like in nature. I don't know what to do with the network. I guess it's just gonna be like that today. Just gonna talk with some of you who are here for a little bit today. Source of thoughts you cannot find. But Jivan Mukta, what else than thoughts do you perceive in this moment? Because there is a one specific practice that I did for years and it helped me a lot. Basically, this practice just helps you to detach yourself from old habits. Basically, the habit of thinking out thoughts and attaching yourself to content in your mind. But what else do you perceive in this moment? Because from that arises the practice. Jai Shri Ram. Yes, Kaiser. Yo, Vicky. In life today, lots of things are happening. Not only in my life. Neil, dude, I don't know if you mean Ramana Maharishi, then yes, but Ramayana, no. No new name, I'm not drunk. No, no, no. My internet connection is drunk. That's for sure. Yes, Vicky, this plant behind me is a rose. We have some small bushes. I don't know if you can see them. Apple tree, magnolia tree. It smells like weed actually. Some lamps. Yes, it's night. It's quite bright because of the lamps above me. Bulbs, light bulbs. Outside of thoughts there is unknown, nameless. But do you perceive it, Jivan? Is it as well something that you can observe, this nameless? Is it constant in you? Or is it changing in you? What is this nameless? If you would have to call in some name this nameless, what would be the closest names that you can give to that? Although, of course, naming it doesn't matter if you just can perceive that it's there. No, KLN. Dude, I don't do drugs. This is magnolia tree and it smells like weed. That is what I said. It doesn't mean that I do drugs, dude. Thanks, Vicky. KLN, this channel is about your mind, your relationship with as well your mind, about self-inquiry, awakening, just life, as well meditation, sometimes traveling. But no, dude, drugs is not what happens on this channel. I don't use drugs. Well, once per like 3 months, if there's party, I drink whiskey with cola. But I don't smoke or use drugs. Yo, Muhammad. Emptiness beyond emptiness. Okay, Jivan. Well, this is all that I wanted to hear, Jivan, that, well, you perceive it. So my practice was just to recognize this emptiness because and hold your attention to this emptiness, because when you are doing that, when you just recognize this emptiness and consciously retain your attention to it, you bring your attention out of thinking process, because this thinking process is what traps you. Being trapped into thoughts, thinking them out. You feel like you should... That was strange bird. You feel like you should finish the thoughts in your mind, come to conclusion, to be okay in life. sort out your emotions. But that's not the thing. That is what is trapping you. And you can get out of this trap by just observing consciously. And it's better if you can recognize the silence, the emptiness. Hold your attention to it. Let this be practice. No, KLN, I am not into Bible and Christ. But my name is Chris. Yeah, God is not a bad word. It's just that word of God is providing people with a great fight in their mind. Idea of God should be there, of course, but there comes a point when you have to let it go, to move on. Hello, unknown. Why didn't come yesterday? What was yesterday? What was yesterday? I was hiking. For the second part of the day, I was spending time in nature till late. Hiking, exploring. Jivan, I mean, anything, Jivan, that helps you to be consciously in this moment can help you. Because it's not only about silence. It can be about anything. But notice this moment happening. Notice that nothing is being controlled. Everything is just passing by. Your thoughts are perfectly the same as the clouds, as well feelings. And just notice them. And if you perceive heaviness in you, notice that it's just happening in you. But I mean, there is a reason why you feel heavy or trapped. It can be also just from your lifestyle, dude. For example, I feel more heaviness in me if I don't get enough sleep. More stickiness. But there is no psychological problem behind it. There is no like self story behind it. It's just the way how that day is, for example. Maybe it's the same with you. You are just you are giving to that illusion in your mind that you are living in this self story and this heaviness is creating who you are. No, that is a part of your life, but that's not the whole truth. Greetings, Philip, to New Zealand. Someone asked, what is behind pleasure and money in this life? Dude, maybe you should stop uh, looking at things as there's always something behind. Because all of this, all of your life at this exact moment, and it's always this exact moment, it's happening at the same time. And how much can you perceive of this? Well, it doesn't matter. But if you can perceive only a little bit of this moment, then you will probably be fooled around. So open your mind. Be present and observe. What is this moment about? Hello, hello. Yo, yo, yo. Can you hear the grasshoopers? Or do you only hear my voice? Actually, in every moment you can ask to yourself, what are you aware of? Are you just aware of your thoughts and feelings? Or you feel the wind, smells fragrances in air, notice beautiful life around you, feel your body sensations? Or are you just trapped in your thoughts and emotions? And if you are trapped, then it's just because you are giving it too much attention. You are taking that too seriously. Yo, Rai Rai. Rapt, rapts. Dude, I'm not good at explaining what is this. Holistic, I wish you good recovery. Explain short, this is your mind, this is your perception. And what is your relationship with this? What is your relationship with your mind? Is there a subject in you? and I am the object? Or do you see that idea of you is the same object as idea of me? This is a channel for those who are willing to do self-inquiry, who are willing to be free and peaceful. Yes, this channel is about inner freedom. That's the simplest way how I can put it. And about common sense. How do you want to be free? It's not enough. How do I get there? Well, why are you not free? Tell me. If the chat is not flying like today, then we can have a talk. Thanks, Shalu Lechri. You believe you are slave of your mind. Well, I guess yes. Well, that's the thing. That is the thing for most of the people. They are slaves to their mind. So that's it. Now you are free. Now that you know that, now you are free. Well, you can start by looking in you. Who is thinking out your thoughts? Who is managing your life? Who is dealing with your emotions? You can start by this. You can do this in meditation or just throughout life. But ask to yourself these questions. Who is the one suffering? Who is the one being not free? who is this, who who is this monologue in your head? Who is the one in you thinking about other thoughts? Rapts, then you have to put in some work and find out. Don't expect that inner freedom will come without a real inner war, facing all that you don't want to face. It will not happen without you facing what you don't want to face in you. Good day, good day. Had a good day gaming, dude. You believe there is something else in your head. You are. What you are? You are. The question is how to be free from yourself. Is that what you're asking? You are. Rapts. Well, what else can be there in your head? How do you feel like? What if you lost yourself and it's just memory coming back? Rapts. All that you think you are is based on a memory. But there is, I would say, there is the 99.9999 chance that whatever you will do, even if you will get enlightened, you will not lose this memory. Of course, there are some kind of mental dysfunctions possible in life. Someone can totally lose memory, damaged brain, but we are not talking about such rare occasions. None of you here are like that. The grasshoopers, Pragop, I hear them. Don't you hear them? Don't you hear the grasshoopers? Yo, there can be many reasons why you feel pain at your heart. I don't know exact answer, only you can know that. It's not guaranteed that you will know that, but you can know that if you observe yourself, observe your mind and your body. This pain, dude, can be anything. Heaviness or physical pain. You would have to give me much more information and information about your life. But I don't know. Right now I don't know. Appearing. Raise your vibrations so high that you don't have to worry about some kind of negative energies around you. Raise the level of your lifestyle. Raise the clarity in your mind. I feel like if you think that you have to worry about negative energy around you, then you are falling for that already. If you don't give attention, I mean, if you don't give full belief in some negativity and you just let it go or let it stay in you, just don't give it extra something, I would say then you don't have to worry about it. But if you worry about negative energy getting to you, it straight away tells that you are falling for that. Because worrying is something negative. It creates around you some kind of negativity. I would say if you hold on to any feeling or thought, it creates negativity around you. You will see it sooner or later. Holding on in the essence is negative because it creates fear of losing. Yo Eknelis, greetings in existence. External peace. What means external peace for you? Should that mean that, well, what should that mean, external peace? That no one is bothering you? Joao, you said, Rumi said, until you find pain, you won't find the cure. Dude, it's not like you have to find anything. All that needs to happen in your life is here at this moment, whatever it is. You don't know exactly what the next moment is gonna be. So what can you do if this moment is all there is? If there is no pain in this moment, totally fine. If there is no happiness in this moment, totally fine. But as long as you are not okay with this moment, like mentally, psychologically, well, there is fight in you, there is two in you. The one who feels like is you perceiving the moment. How do you think? Probably all of you have heard of oneness. How do you think oneness even exists? Or these people who use this word and describe this life as oneness. Some masters, monks, whatever, random people. Do you think that comes from inner fight? Do you think that this word comes from seeing yourself or whatever happens in you apart from something else? I feel like you can understand oneness only when you realize that all that you perceive in your mind, in your, let's say, inner world, is totally not apart from what you perceive outside world. It's all the same happening in this exact moment. And I would say the biggest trap for people to not realizing this is that you think that there is time. You think that when you start to think or get lost in thinking process, you think that you have time. You think that you live in some kind of your small world trying to make it in this life. But there is actually no time. There is only this moment. Your thoughts are just instruments. They are not that important. Self-story is just a story. You will not find it exactly where it is based. It's just a thought. The illusion of being trapped exists in time. Psychological time. I will plug the mic off. Mic out. Maybe you will hear the crickets, the grasshoopers. Yo, it's hard to accept this moment. But it doesn't matter that it's hard to accept this moment because that is the only reality. And if the moment is unacceptable, if it's so hard, well, dude, I don't know if you get what the moment means, actually, because this moment is not the story of your life. This moment is bigger than that. It's deeper than that. This moment is not like your struggles in life. This moment is out of time. But so if you don't like this moment, then change something. You have all the information you need in this moment about your life and about what should be changed. Okay, if you can't hear the grasshoppers, then I prefer to use this mic. Right. I'm at country home, at Granny's home, in the nature. Above my head is clear sky. Well, it's not that clear that you can see stars. Heck Nellis, stop worrying about who is who, about what is what, about who are you. This final label in your mind of what is what, who are you, This is part of the great trap, part of the illusion. Because this is just the same mind. This is just the same thought as any other thought. But there is so much power in this thought given by you subjectively. So much belief in it. New name is searching today, trying to find out all the time who is drunk today. First, that was me. Now it's Eknelis. New name, don't worry. Probably at least one people here is drunk. There are 13 people right now. Probably one of them is a bit drunk. There is a possibility, knowing that drinking alcohol is quite popular in the world. Folks, that doesn't count. Today being high doesn't count. New name is searching for someone being drunk. It's all good, new name. I just like to tease you sometimes. I still love you in a not a man-to-man way. My favorite master, this moment. You see, Joao. Yes, I have been influenced, of course, from some spiritual masters. They describe to me a lot of things, but honestly, I don't see how, for example, my wife or my grandmother or my mother or my colleagues or just sky above me or a river or even a car is less than a master. But I guess I understand what you're asking. I would say those dudes were Eckhart Tolle, Moji, Sri Raman Maharishi, Osho. That was long time ago, dude. They helped me to understand what's happening with me. – . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
。
I need more water. Someone closed the door from inside. I guess I will have to sleep outside tonight. Kaiser, there are people who like Osho and there are people who don't like Osho. But either way, I think that everyone can take something from someone. It can be anyone on this planet. This is a hat that we use. This is a hat that we use when we go in sauna. What do you think about it? Yep, it's cool. Joao, I would say I love all of the people who are legit gurus or even they pretend to be ones, because I'm telling you, you can take something from anything if you're open-minded, because it's your moment. Whatever you experience in this moment, it is the moment. It happens in this moment. And all of these moments in your life are showing you where are you attached, where are you trapped. They are showing you why are you not free. They are actually showing you how can you be free. Is monk life a true guru? I I know him, like I have solved him, but dude, honestly, it's up to you who is guru. you perceive in your mind this world. I mean, that dude, he can definitely teach you something. Of course, he is going through personal, how you say, difficulties in mind, but we don't know that he may be even enlightened. You will never actually, you never know who is actually even enlightened, because even enlightenment doesn't mean that the content of your life has to change. Because we all have different parenting, different life experiences, like different physical bodies, different characters, different struggles in life. And it's the same for all of the people on this planet. Yes, Pragop. Man, it's really cold today here. I don't have more clothes to put on today. I'm a little bit shaking as well. My wife is inside the house. Was this the help that you needed? To know where is my wife? Queen, the clarity is bad today because I am in the nature. The internet is very good only in the big cities. My anger mode, it's just when I'm angry. Yes, yes, that's a train. Even anger is allowed to come and go. Even anger is not a problem in life, in you, in me. And somehow, when you stop fighting even the anger, somehow there is more peace in you. Somehow, whenever you are open to this moment, whatever is the moment, when you accept it the way it is, there is just more ease, more peace, more clarity, less stickiness. More happiness. We broke God's laws, but Jesus Christ paid our fine. Dude, Jesus Christ lived his life, and you live yours. Yes, Chug. Yes, Chug, dude. Jesus specifically told you that he don't care anymore. Yes, Muhammad, that could be true. Chug, you know what is the thing? Meditation is helpful. Meditation is part of life. It can be. Meditation is part of practice, but it's not the full story. Because even those people who meditate for years and in monasteries, they still feel like not all of them, but most of them still lack something. They feel like something is being lacked, something is not right, still something needs to be reached. So I would say it's more about self-inquiry, proper self-inquiry. One part is meditation, one part is self-inquiry. Another part is just life. Another part is just rest, relaxation. Another part is health, good sleep, good food. Another part is relationship between you and all of that what I just mentioned. Chug, I respect your words. Well, we gonna do like Zoom meetings as well as real life interactions with some of you someday. Probably first there is gonna be Zoom meetings, but I mean it's not gonna happen on YouTube because YouTube is something different. You can do proper satsang in YouTube. You can do something like that, but new name, yes, and I will continue saying that for months, if that's needed. Because new name, uh, okay, I have information attached to these live streams and in my profile in YouTube. Well, yes, there is no exact link or way right now how you can attend what I just said, but it will be there. But even when that's gonna be there, it's not like people are gonna notice that. So I think that's gonna take time, a good time. Yes, Kaiser, it's almost 1 a.m. in Latvia, so it's getting late, and I'm getting sleepy. No, Nitlar, I don't smoke. That is not for me. Folks, um, I mean that experience would not do harm for me, folks, but like smoking is, I have tried it like when I was young, but that's really not a thing for me. If I someday would gonna try something, that would be just eating mushroom just for experiment, just one time. But about smoking, no, I don't. I don't think that it's gonna happen. I don't just feel like it's natural to inhale smoke, whatever that smoke is. Eating is natural, drinking is natural for your body. Smoking something, I mean, everything that happens in this world is part of nature, but naturally made for your body, well, you need air. But if some of you are smoking, man, I don't have problem with that. Smoke disappears in air, yes, but what happens when smoke goes into your lungs? Of course, people have, people need to die in some way, and it will happen. And it will happen because of health. But I don't get the smoking. I just don't get it. My, as well as I don't get like stabbing needles in your veins, as well as I don't get sniffing something in your nose for I mean, it's, if you are into that stuff, okay, that's your life story, that's probably needed for you, but I like to use my brain for better life. I like to gain knowledge, gain information about health, about biology, about anything. I mean, of course, if a child is born and this child lives in an environment where everyone is smoking around of that child, and no one ever says to that child, later youngster, what this smoking is doing for your body, well, probably that person is gonna think that it's totally fine and it's part of life. But with power of internet, with power of technology these days, you can learn, you can gain information. If you want to. If you don't want to, it's fine. Maybe you're gonna suffer a little bit more than other people. Maybe you are not gonna be as happy as other people. Because if you are doing damage to your health, it's not like only your physical body is suffering from that. Your physical body is connected with your mental mind, your feelings. So you are gonna suffer more. Body, body. I know that many people smoke. I know that. Some friends around me smoke as well, and I don't judge them for that. I know what leads to that. Just life leads to that. There are people around me in my life who drink like crazy, and I don't judge them for that. But here for you, I am just giving you information about my life, my perception. I like to be friends with, well, I can't say all of the people, but with most of the people. It's just easier to live that way. And I know that the differences how we live doesn't matter that much in the end. We are all learning from each other. We are all growing thanks to each other. Thanks to the mistakes we make, we are evolving. Bad experiences must be there. Suffering must be there. As well, opposite. Joy, freedom, peace. Everybody needs a Lambo. That's interesting observation. Yo, it's not like that you can't live fulfilled, healthy life if you don't stop smoking. It's not like that's not possible if you don't stop smoking. Sometimes healing comes from just giving up. And maybe you gain something more important than breaking this bad habit. Yes, it's very cold right now. It's not very cold, like very cold would mean freezing, but it's quite cold today outside. Yes, and just relax. I would say it's better if you just relax whatever it takes. But take in mind, for example, you see these drug addicted persons, narcomans, drug addicts, they use drugs so to relax. Their mindset is like, fuck it, I want to relax. But Be careful about this, because there are consequences from everything. And ask yourself, are you gonna like these consequences? And if the answer is no, then seek better way how to relax. Yes, Joao, I'm not saying that you are doing drugs. I'm just like saying in general. Thanks, folks. Kaiser, I think that if we I feel like if we compare cigarettes to alcohol, cigarettes are the ones who are not gonna make you mentally as bad as someone who is totally into alcohol. But for health, if some maybe alcohol is better for health than cigarettes. So it depends. But I'm not a scientist. Just my observation. Caffeine. Well, yes, I also use coffee like once a day or once in 2 days. My accent is hot. Interesting. I will find the spirituality in India. Dude, you know what I will find in India? Well, I don't think I'm gonna find anything, but I know that I will explore or experience, well, interesting food, interesting people, beautiful nature, hot weather. um, about spirituality, well, what is spirituality for you? If by spirituality you mean these visual images about some mind-made God paintings or some chanting, well, probably yes, I'm gonna find that in India, but if by spirituality you mean inner freedom, inner peace, some kind of specific meditative states, dude, no one, sorry to say that, but no one needs specifically India for that. All you need is this exact moment. But Well, yes, I understand what you say. If you mean someone who meditates and someone who doesn't meditate, well, yes, I guess people perceive the one who is meditating more spiritual than someone who is not, but it's just another label. Meditation doesn't make someone better than who is not meditating, like for real. Hello and musics. Cat fanatic. Well, I would say yes. But if by always you mean if I would be driving in a car, uh, and something happens like in front of me, some driver does something stupid, well, I think I would, I don't know, swear in my mind. But well, I guess I'm in general more relaxed person, more calm person than people who are not. And I definitely don't feel like I'm as relaxed if I'm totally tired, for example. No sleep, no food. Then life can trigger you more easily. Yo yo yo, I love almond. No, I don't know Vishnu. Wait a second. We could actually go for a walk in totally dark woods right now. But I don't know if I have flashlight. I have to see if I have flashlight. What do I do for a living? That's a long story. It's not easy to explain that. Wait a second. I will see if I have flashlight. I found a flashlight. I don't know how good is the battery, but we can try to do that. Well, the internet is not gonna be good, but I mean, it's not good either way today. And I don't know if you're gonna see something, but we can try. Do I learn Kung Fu? Neil, I do lots of sports. Not like gym is the last thing that I am doing. I don't enjoy gym that much. I prefer just to do some athletics training or play basketball or just go for a run. But of course I go to gym as well. Okay, let's go. I will use bathroom and then we are going in the dark. I hope you will see something, but let's try. I am from Europe. Wait a second. Wait 1 minute. Well, the thing is, there are bears. That's the thing. And there are like two or 200 bears in Latvia. And one of these bears was like exactly in our forest before 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But I think he's gonna be fine. Yo, well, just let's try. I don't know if you're gonna see something, because if you will not see anything, just black, then I'm gonna turn back. Okay, let's go. There is gonna be lag at first, but then it's gonna get better. Yes, bears hunt in night. Well, sorry, bears don't hunt actually. Bears are not predators. I hope I don't gonna scare some people. I'm not in the woods yet, but I'm gonna be there in like 3 minutes. But it's a bit harder to read chat right now because I have multitask. Have to multitask. Whoa, look at this snail. A huge snail. It's like a snake. Linda, don't worry. I'm a fast runner. Dude, what street light? We are gonna be in the woods. But it's just that you can't see that much on camera. That's the thing. That's the problem here. I don't know if it's worth going deeper, because you cannot just see it. This flashlight is not that good. You're pissing your pants. Towards the city. Whoops. I need better flashlight. Well, wait, actually, I know a place like a 5-minute walk away where are some lights. But that's not woods anymore. There is cemetery. Oh my god. You are not gonna sleep after this. Nah. I'm getting back because the flashlight is not good enough. Before some years, I did like facing fear practices where I went in the night walking in different cemeteries, it was like just a challenge for me to face fear. I use it as challenge, and it was quite interesting because the fear really was present. I'm going back home. It's cold. It's not that easy to hold camera and flashlight, and the flashlight is not that good. But facing fear is part of self-inquiry. So it could fit for this channel. Yes, Joao, we are almost back. We are going back. Because I don't see anything. Just this bad flashlight. But we were in woods and we did not face bear. We are lucky. But you know what? If you are not gonna take care for your life, there will be no some kind of mystical God that will do that for you. Your health and your life is in your hands. But I mean, what we did right now was not that scary. This wood is quite safe. Wood, forest, I mean. Wood. It's so cold outside. GG. Yep, we made it back. We are safe. No, it's not raining. But yes, Muhammad. I mean, Latvia is quite a cold country overall. sometimes too cold. Linda, maybe just my eyes because of the dark. I wanted to go further, but then I need to I need some device how I can stick the flashlight to my phone as well as better flashlight. Okay, in Musiks, go for a walk. I often like to go for night walks, but usually in a city. Don't you have work or study to do? Dude, I work at like first part of the day. I don't work 24/7, as well as on Saturday and Sunday I don't work. Muhammad, if you're from India, I guess you need a visa to Latvia. Ah, Iran? I don't know, I don't know. This is work, this is study. Well, this is not work, but this can be study. Study is everything. Well, work is actually, yes, actually, work is also everything. It's not that money is everything, but work can be everything. No, Pragop, I'm not engineer. I work as, well, I work in family company. I just do there whatever is needed. But mostly I do with programming related stuff. Like just whatever. No, Pragop. Personally, I don't do coding, but my colleagues there, the dudes that I work with, they are coders and programmers. I am just like I don't know how to say it. I administrate their work, help them with some details that are needed. I don't have that cool programming knowledge. Although I have programmed in my life. There is animal. That's a rabbit or a cat. I have programmed actually. Well, I have programmed things. The coolest thing that I have programmed was a mobile game, and it was also in not Apple Store but Google Store. As per my experience, kindly tell what should you do to get good amount of money. Dude, it depends from what country are you. Yes, new name. Today you can code with AI. When I was doing that, dude, there was no AI for you. You had to figure it out by yourself. Play Store, Google Play Store, I guess. Pragop, uh, I would say that I am hard-working person because after I graduated school, well, I started to work and I haven't stopped till this moment. But as well, I am smart working person. I feel like the older I get, the the less I do hard working and the more I do smart working, like investing and stuff. Managing, investing, just auto like automatize. No, I don't know the name. Automizing. No, whatever. Just use your brain. It's just that if you use your brain, you can earn much more than you just do physical job. And if you see that money is just numbers, and if you are good at maths and you have good logical thinking, well, you can learn to make money through just mathematics, automation. Yes, yes, Muhammad, automation. You want to work, eat, sleep, and repeat. Well, you can do that. But you know what? Talking about work and what you should do in life, I love I love this saying, fail faster. Whatever you want to do it. Because people like hold on to some kind of dreams and what they want and don't start to do that because they are into some kind of love with their dreams and what they want to do. But better just fuck it and fail faster. Just do it, whatever it is. and move on. If it works out, all good. If you like it, all good. But this mentality of just fail faster, it could really help for you, because it removes heaviness. And go there in life unexperienced. Don't wait for some better moment, some more experience. The best way how to get experience is by just doing something. And don't fear hard work. Hard work is also very good spiritual practice. Hard work is also very good for self-inquiry. Yes, you know, you look like Hollywood actress, not actor. Well, I'm a male, but okay. And trillionaire. Man, I'm not trillionaire, nor actor. Are you sad or satisfied with life and world? Well, sorry to say that, but satisfied. Well, I mean, it can always be better, but I was more sad in earlier years. Well, yes, you need giving your all is the thing, but that's not for everyone, and that is totally fine. People can really damage their mental health by giving their all as well. How old am I? After 1 week, I will be 35. You are good at nothing. What to do? If you are good at nothing, what should you do? I mean, you are asking, if you are good at nothing, then how to get money? because those are two different things. You are saying you are good at nothing, what to do? Well, don't do anything, enjoy it. But if you want money from that, well, I feel like money comes from being helpful in this life. Money comes from your service for this life. You can only get money if you help someone else. Thanks for happy birthday. Become monk? Well, yes, Neil, you can become monk. My birthday is next Friday. Logan, doing good, doing good. It's almost 2 a.m. right now for me. So the sleeping time is coming. It's coming fast. Okay, Junaid, you can wish me then. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna stream exactly at birthday, but before or after. So if you will remember, then cool. If don't remember, then also cool. It's 5 to midnight in London. Yep. I guess 2 till midnight. 2 minutes till midnight. Bye, Muhammad. How many real friends you have apart from social media? Then I have to count. And what real friend is? Man, if I had to spit it out, like real friends, I don't know what real friend is, but I would want to say 3 to 5, but I don't want to brag, but I have lots of friends. Probably because I'm not into fighting with people. And I love people. I love to meet people in real life as well as here. I just love people, love connections. And I see how you know what, if I would think if I would go and live with mindset that this life is about meditation and spirituality, I don't think that I would have much friends, because I see how life is about everything. And it's beautiful that people are different and with different values. I'm open to everyone. AM. Real. I think that one day I will start meeting some of you from the chat in person, because I have in mind to organize organize something interesting in real life. With people who follow this channel. Except AM. Well, yes. No. It was not yes for that, but the people who would be allowed to attend something I would organize in real life, well, that would be only after approval, not just in YouTube, but in, well, I will figure it out. Logan, I, today I miss a lot of comments. But at least I see your comment that you say, I miss your comment. You have 3 close friends who you consider family. In reality, you prefer to keep your circle short and sweet. Well, yes, I totally get what you say, because, well, yes, we all have this circle. But for me, it's just that this borderline of closeness is not that fixed. But I get what you say. I feel as close as to random person in shopping mall as to my close friend. You never know, like, which person can become close friend to you. Thank you very much, Junaid, for opportunity, possible opportunity. I have a plan to visit London because I have a niece there. But I mean, as far as I know, she would have as well a place for me to stay. Well, Neil, you know what is nature? Nature of life, nature of person, nature of body, that it is changing. But as far as how I perceive my own personality, well, I am quite calm dude, quite calm person. But I don't stick to being calm. I don't care about being calm, dude. Really. I don't, I just, I don't see why I should hold on to some personal characteristics. Just let it happen. But yes, of course, um, well, the way you are living and your lifestyle is creating your personality. I don't choose to live chaotic life. I prefer peace, peaceful lifestyle, balanced lifestyle, spending lots of time in nature, lots of time doing sports, lots of time working with amazing people, with good like meeting good people, eating good food, meditating, listening to good music. The way you live creates your energy, creates your person, your body, characteristics. Thanks, Neil Kamaland. Neil Kamalanand. Neil Kamaland. Neil Kamalanand. Sorry. Is social media good or bad for society? It's good and bad. Everything can be good and bad. You seem to be calm and how do you say? You seem to be rooted person. Like, but yeah, of course you know better. And Kino, social media is not only good or not only bad. It depends. Dude, whatever is this moment is it just is. My perception is that actually everything is good. Bad is good and good is good. Because everything just creates life together. Everything is needed for this moment, for this existence, to be the way it is. Have a good weekend to you too, Josie. This turned out to be a long live stream, almost 3 hours. Did not expect that. The grasshoopers have went to sleep as well. You know, I started before almost 3 hours. And Kino, how I survived Latvian winter? By traveling. By traveling to warm places. But I like winter as well. I like 4 seasons. You just need proper clothes. You need warm home, of course. Bills are rising when it's winter. Not so many fresh food at shops. Yes, you need crickets. crickets or grasshoopers. In Latvia, I don't know if we have crickets. I think we have grasshoopers. They are different. My life reminds you of childhood life. That's good, Nilkam. Nilkam. I will call you Nilkam without Alanand. Yes, Christmas time is awesome. There are specific feelings in the air before Christmas, like 2 weeks before Christmas, and people really are more loving. Christmas is interesting period. You are Neil Kamal Anand. Okay, then you are Neil. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Junaid, I love big cities as well. I love nature and I love big cities, both. So I guess I would find London center as well magical, awesome. And by the way, I don't remember what simp means. It will always, for me, mean the same as shrimp. Simp sounds as something uh, cute. Okay, boys and girls, men and women. See you later. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Good day, good evening. Enjoy the moment. Night, night.